Hello and welcome to 2020-2021 Back to School Night. Sam Wilson Moses. I'm here representing for English 4. Very glad you're here. Thanks for being involved. So we'll get right into it. Again, I'm Mr. Wilson Moses to students, Sam to adults. I'm in my third year teaching at DCIS. I'm also a 12th grade advisor. So I know a lot of the students and parents already from the 12th grade class, which is a lot of English 4. This is my first year teaching English 4. I'm really enjoying it. I think it's just been a lot of fun to work with the students we have in the class now. I have a master's in teaching in culturally and linguistically diverse settings from the University of Colorado in Denver. Why I love teaching English, honestly, a million different reasons, but I love instilling a love of reading, writing, and words in students. I also just think that working with youth is a really wonderful thing to do, especially at this time in the world. So what we're going to be doing, so currently we're working on this first unit, the one on your left, I think, Class Matters. This is a selection of essays from published by the New York Times, originally published as a series in the newspaper, about the role of class in modern society in the United States of America. After that, it's a nonfiction text. After that, we'll be going through Much Ado About Nothing, Brave New World by Aldous Huxley, and then Isabel Allende's The House of Spirits. I should say at this point that these are all sort of tentative plans. Obviously, we have never gone into a school year with less certainty. So this is the plan. As things evolve with the crazy world we live in, this plan might evolve as well. Things that you should know, office hours. I have office hours every week, Monday and Wednesday from 2:10 to 3:10, and by appointment. Strong endorsement for and by appointment. Sorry, my dog just made a weird noise. For anybody who can't make that time, I'm happy to speak with students or parents or families or whoever needs to get in touch with me at a different time if you just let me know. There's a really great opportunity for students to drop in and ask for any sort of help. The reality is that remote learning is incredibly difficult, but it's a lot easier when you have the chance to work one-on-one with a teacher, kind of like we would be able to do in person. A lot of times when I talk to students and they say, I'm struggling because I don't understand the instructions or I don't understand how to access materials or whatever, it's a short one-on-one conversation away from solving problems like that. So really, really big plug for come talk to me during office hours. A few things to know. Another thing to know in terms of grades. So individual assignment grades can only be seen on Schoology. This is a new thing this year. I input grades in Schoology, which hopefully you have access to. I'll talk more about that in a minute. If you go to Infinite Campus, which is probably where people are used to seeing grades, you'll see what your grade is and your percent, but you won't see individual assignment grades. So if you're trying to figure out why your grade is what it is, make sure you go to Schoology to check that out. A new school policy this year, and I can't tell you for certain whether this will last beyond remote learning, but at least for remote learning, for missing assignments, so if it's a 0, you didn't turn it in, I will give 50% grades for those. So if you see, for example, a 5 out of 10 in the grade book, what that means is most likely that student didn't turn that assignment in. The idea here is that, again, remote learning is really difficult and we're all dealing with new challenges we've never seen before. So we just don't want anybody to fall so far behind that it's demoralizing and you don't feel like you can catch back up. Important documents. I should not have called this documents, but here we are. A parent account on Schoology is one of the best ways of staying up to date with due dates, assignments, schedules, etc. If I'm speaking to you and you're a parent, and you don't know where your student's at with school, sign up for a Schoology parent account, and you can track all of the same information they have. If you need help making a parent Schoology account, pause the video here, copy this into your browser, and go there, and that will get you set up there. If you have any other questions about that, definitely reach out to me. At this point, honestly, if you're a parent, I know that you are dealing with crazy new things, and I would just encourage you to not put too much stress on yourself with this. Again, we're we're all figuring this out here. But if you are looking at this, looking for opportunities to support and make things easier for your student, or just keep track of what's going on, make sure you have a parent Schoology account. Check calendars. Most teachers, myself included, will post weekly calendars with due dates, things like that. Um, Ask students to look through grades with you and determine what next steps might be appropriate, and really encourage them to advocate for themselves. A real true thing about this situation is that I can make educated guesses about what I think this looks like for students and parents, but I don't know unless you tell me. So I'm operating off my best understanding of what this looks like for you, but I don't really know if it's too overwhelming or confusing or the directions don't match or what have you. So really, really, really advocate for yourself. I like to be very flexible to student needs. So if students or parents are coming to me and saying, "Hey, this didn't work for me," I promise I'll be responsive to those things. Okay, I think those are all my main things. This is my contact information. You can find this on the school website. You can find it on Schoology. My email address is the easiest way to getting in touch with me. If it's easier for you to shoot me a text for just a quick question, you can do that too. Most, if not all, students have access to me on Remind, which is a texting app. So please reach out with any questions or concerns. I really look forward to continuing to work with you and your students, depending who you are in this setting, over the course of the year. And I look forward to hearing from you. And I want to thank you for being involved. So with that, I'm going to stop recording, and I wish you a happy back to school night.